All right, guys. Sunday, September 28th, 2025, MMAOB Daily Podcast. We are here. It is Sunday evening, and we're going to preview UFC 320. We just recapped UFC Perth. You missed that. Go back and watch. It was fun. But now, Marcel, we head to the next card. UFC 320, Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira 2. Marcel, I'm going to tweet out the podcast. Just what are your thoughts on this card overall? What do you think of this pay-per-view? We're back to a numbered pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think it's an okay card, man. I don't think it's like amazing or anything, but it's a good pay-per-view card. Title fights are interesting, I think. Who else? We have Yuri is on the card against Khalil, which is a fight a lot of people are looking forward to. It's overall it's a pretty decent card, I think. Looking there are some good fights on the prelims as well. Some good prospects. So yeah, let's see how they're going to do it.
I think it's an interesting card. There might be we don't know yet, but we're hearing maybe one of the fights is off, right, Marcel? Potentially.
Yeah,
a prelim fight, not a main.
It's also for a replacement, by the way. Yeah,
but it's not official yet, so we can't talk about it. But you might hear it. I doubt it's going to break during this podcast, Marcel. But we're hearing maybe one of the prelim fights is off. I can't say what it is, unfortunately, because the news is not official. But just keep that in mind. Not a main card fight, not a title fight, not one of the. I would say probably not one of the better fights in the card, but. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that. And I know people are going to be guessing in the thing, saying like, "What's the fight?" But I really can't say. We'll still whatever fight it is, we're going to still break it down right now, Marcel. We'll still talk about it. All right. So I just tweeted it out, by the way. You probably already, you've probably already tweeted it. You've probably already put it in the chat, right?
Yeah.
You're fast, dude.
I know.
Quick shooter there, Marcel. Quick on the fingers.
Bro, I know I look slow, but I'm fast.
No. Oh yeah, we're gonna preview contender as well, guys. Just in case you want to know, we will go through contender series, but we're gonna do 320 first. Just getting here we go. Just getting the YouTube set up. See, some people go back and do the timestamps after. I do them when we're doing the podcast. I just find it easier to do it,
Yeah, why not?
Although I did make a mistake a few weeks ago, and you called me out on it.
No, somebody commented. That's why I saw
it. My fault. It was my fault. I put the wrong number. Oops.
It happens.
I think this card's okay. I mean, I think the main card's good. I would say. I also feel like I kind of there's 2 pay-per-views this month, so I think like they've kind of spread out the cards a bit. That's my opinion about it. I think you probably agree with me on that, right? All right, let's get into the card, guys. Start with the bottom, work our way up. I'm using the UFC stats bout order, by the way. I think this is the most recent bout order. I don't see anything changing, but again, you never know, especially if one of the fights, gets rebooked or what's it called? The replacement opponent comes in. But for now, we're going to use UFCstats.com, and I'll pull up the odds here. Let's start with the first fight of the night, Marcel. This fight shouldn't be on this card, quite frankly. I don't see why this fight's on this card. Brogan Walker against Veronica Hardy. I like Veronica, but like I don't get the placement here, man, for this pay-per-view. Veronica minus 650, Brogan plus 475. Like this should be an easy Veronica probably decision win. That's what I think. I don't care about this fight that much. I do like Veronica. She's an okay fighter. Brogan Walker shouldn't be in the UFC. I don't get her. I just don't get it. Why is she still in the? Why is she on a pay-per-view card? Tell me, dude.
Yeah, what's up, Brogan? I mean, what can I say about this fight? I mean, you pick Veronica. I'm going to pick Veronica. I'm not even going to give in depth or anything on it. Brogan hasn't impressed me at all. She hasn't fought for a very long time.
Yeah,
I think the last time she fought was against Lucindo, I think, and that's that's pretty much like a couple of years ago, and I wasn't impressed back then. So Macedo is looking decent. She lost to Mora, but she has looked decent, I think. In her almost, she has always been with the UFC, but it feels like her second stint in the UFC. Yeah, I'm picking her by decision, probably.
The more I think about it, do you think she finishes this fight?
I'll go with decision, man.
That's my lean too, but like again, Brogan's not that good, man. Okay, let's go up a couple comments. Marcel, what are the emotions of like King Yank putting his belt against the shitty diaper guy? What the fuck, Zach? What are the emotions like? Marcel?
Yeah,
big wank.
suck my dick, Zach.
There you go. What's up, Craig? Glad to have you here. What's going on, Haymaker? Yeah, I think Pyfer boost is fine in the main card. Joe Pyfer is a pretty good fighter to watch, I think. Quick shooter, the Dutch Mayo blaster. Yeah, my Greek tzatziki blaster, right, Marcel? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called? Yeah.
yeah,
You two are the best at what you do. Hey, I'll fucking take it. Thank you. A few people talking about Matthews. We just did the Perth recap. Listen, I know a lot of people parlayed him and it sucks. I get it. So, yeah, she usually is the first. I just don't like this. To me is like an Apex fight if I've ever seen one. You guys should do the podcast later. We'll get more views, dude. It's 4 a.m. where Marcel is. It's 4, right? It's 4 a.m.
yeah. No, 2:37 now.
Okay. Do you want to do it at 4 a.m.? It's hard, right? It's tough.
No,
So I
for sure
agree
not.
with the general sentiment. I know a lot of people do like the later ones, but you can always go back and watch. But I appreciate the comment, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Be honest, my boy LazyBed's the best admin I know. I agree. LazyBed's the fucking man. There you go. I like all you guys in the chat. Everyone here is cool. So what's up, Mr. Night Guy? Yeah. Oh yeah, PFL as well. I guess we could talk about that. This Usman and
Don't need to.
Paul Hughes. Yeah, fair enough. We don't have to. All right, let's get into the next fight here, guys. All right, let's go back to the card. I'm actually curious to hear your thoughts on this fight because I know you're pretty high on one of the guys here. We got your boy Marcel Ramiz Brahimaj taking on Austin Vanderford in the next fight here. Before I even ask, do you want to guess what the odds are on this fight? You want to guess?
I think Ramiz is minus 300 or something.
You think he's favored or the underdog?
Yeah, he's favorite.
No.
He should be.
Austin is minus 300. Ramiz is a plus 250 underdog. And you know what? Hit the fucking button. Let's go. This is insane, dude. This is like every week I'm seeing a fight where I'm like, what the hell? So on one hand, I get it because Ramiz got taken down at will by Temba last year, right? People, that's what they think is going to happen here.
Yeah.
They think that Austin's just going to wrestle hump him. I'm not so sure about that, dude. I'm really. Oban Elliott was minus 600, I think, against Ramiz. He was like plus 400. You picked him. Amazing pick. Didn't see it happening. I also think Oban's better fighter than Austin Vanderford. Austin's an okay fighter. I picked him against Nikolay, who's also on this card, by the way. Next fight.
You mean Goff, by the way?
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant. My bad, because the fight fell off. My apologies. Obviously, he was still a big favorite underdog in that fight, though. He was, I think, still like plus 300 or 400. And
he was
knocked out Mickey Gall. He does have a problem with the takedown defense. We saw that with Temba. We've seen that in his career. But at the same time, like, I don't know, man, with Austin Vanderford. He's an older guy now. He's like 35. He's in the UFC later in his career. He did look good in his debut, no doubt. Maybe he does get easy takedowns here and grinds it out. Maybe. I don't know, dude. I don't think he should be this minus 300. This is nuts to me. I have to take a shot in the dog. I just have to. I think Ramiz can finish this fight. I really do. Knockout or submission, I think he can get it done. So, wouldn't surprise me if Austin did end up grappling. That's what everyone thinks is going to happen, right? It's an easy spot. You should have the grappling advantage. He has the path to victory. But I think Ramiz can pull off an upset here. I'm taking Ramiz by stoppage. What do you think?
I'm thinking Ramiz as well.
Multiple
topics. Yeah.
Crazy.
Consensus on Ramiz.
Plus 250, though. It's so disrespectful to a guy who has like 10 UFC fights, man.
Yeah, I take Ramiz here. And I don't have too much to add what you say. I also think he can finish him by submission. So, yeah.
I think he could do both, too. I mean, again, I wouldn't be surprised if he wrestled him, but like these odds should be way closer. By the way, Antoine's asking if Paige Van Zandt's top 10 finest women in UFC history. Marcel's not a fan. Not super into her. I mean, she's a good-looking woman, obviously. She wouldn't be interested in me either, to be fair, and or Marcel,
Yeah.
But I think there's better looking girls, But she's definitely pretty for sure, I just think she's done a lot with her. You guys have seen. All right, let's go to the next fight here. Yeah, the guy I just mentioned, Marcel. It's kind of funny they're back to back on this card, eh?
Yeah.
Nikolay Veretennikov taking on Soriano. Puna's minus 230. Nikolay plus 200. I'm taking Puna. I've liked Puna for a long time. I think he's a really good fighter. I like him more at welterweight. I think he's big, strong, powerful, huge knockout power. We saw against Euros. He beat the fucking shit out of Miguel Baeza. I don't even know how that fight was stopped. It was crazy. Obviously, at middleweight, he was getting beat and it didn't look good. But he's found a second win at welterweight. I think Nikolay's an okay fighter. The fight with Prado could have gone either way, quite frankly. The fight with Vanderford, got finished and looked good. And the Barlow fight, I mean, that was close, but he lost. So he's like kind of like a point fighter, taking a guy who fucking knocks you out. And I think, honestly, Puna has the wrestling advantage too, dude. So I think he has the striking and wrestling advantage. This is an easy pick for Puna. I think he probably knocks him out. What do you think?
I'm also going for Puna here, man. I think if you look at what Veretennikov did so far, I don't say he's bad. I think he's decent, but he's not super spectacular, And if you look at Puna has that knockout power, and he also likes to keep it striking, but he can also grapple, And the Veretennikov grappling is not that amazing, I think. I think it will be competitive until Puna probably finishes. So I'm
Yep.
going Puna second round TKO.
Let me get your thoughts on this fight. And this is going to be an interesting one. You guys in the chat can chime in on this one too. We got Patchy Mix taking on UFC debutant Jakub Wiklacz. How do you pronounce it? Wiklacz?
I would say Jakub Wiklacz. I'm not
Yeah, it's
sure.
pretty good. I'm okay with it. It was okay. I did. You want to guess the odds on this? I like when I play this game with you because you haven't seen them. Do you want to guess the odds?
I think Patchy is minus 225.
Really close, minus 250. So basically that, and then Jakub plus 210. So I'll say this, Marcel. I don't know who you're picking. But we did talk about the fight a little bit. Obviously, I think we did the fight announcements. So we did talk about it a bit. So initially, I was going to probably pick Jakub because Patchy looked horrible in his debut. But the problem with this guy is he is kind of like a ground specialist, and like Patchy's still a good fighter on the ground. On the feet, like I'm not convinced he has a striking advantage either. Again, Patchy didn't look good at all against Mario Batista, but also Mario Batista's a good fighter. And the more I've thought about it, it's like maybe we were just too hard on the guy. Like Mario's a top 10 guy, legitimately, who might even give Umar a decent fight, potentially. So I wouldn't bet him minus 250. I wouldn't bet this fight. I would pass. But I think Mix probably by decision is the pick here. What do you think?
I don't think we did give him a hard time, to be honest, man. He talked like he was like the next
True.
big thing and he was going to be a champion. So, we didn't. And I still think he's pretty good, He just had a bad performance. The thing is, I'm not really familiar with Jakub. I've seen some of his fights, but not a lot. The thing is, like, I still think Patchy can do well in the division. He's not like the Bellator guy who goes out with 0-4, I think, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also picking Patchy by decision here. I think he can win the fight. If he loses, dude, damn.
He might get cut. He might get cut, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
He makes a lot of money, right? I would think, right, Marcel?
Yeah, he's not on a 10 plus 10 or 12 plus 12. So,
couple of questions. Austin come UFC too late. Probably. I think he got screwed in I think it was the first season. He should have been signed. He got a finish. They passed. Went to Bellator. He's here now. I don't think he either. I probably overrated. I don't know if he was injured though. I don't know about an injury. Maybe there was. I didn't think so. Patchy can't be this bad. He's got to win. I think he probably does. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Does this mean Bellator and PFL champs wouldn't even be top 10 ranked fighters? It just depends on the division. But a lot of these guys, Alex said, were going to be amazing in the UFC have not done well lately.
It also can do well, like for Antadelia, for example,
Yeah, look, he's top 10, right?
Yeah.
And he had like the least amount of hype coming in from all these guys.
Yeah, actually, yeah, true.
Like, does Nemkov come in, dominate heavyweight? Nemkov is, I think, a pretty good fighter, honestly. A little disappointed they didn't sign him, but he probably getting paid a lot of money in PFL. Patchy PSC, yeah, that's for sure. I get that. Legendary Polish submission. He has very good BJJ. I agree. Polish Jiu-Jitsu PJJ. You like that, Marcel? That's a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Lazy Bed's such a funny guy. Lazy Bed's hitting that bong hard right now. All right, let's go to the next fight here. This is a fight that I don't know if you're excited for, but I'm not really, to be honest with you. Yana Santos against Macy Chiasson. Macy's minus 180, Giannis plus 155. I don't have a lot of interest in this fight. I think Macy's an okay fighter. Yana did look good in her last fight. I'll give her that, but like never really has done it for me. I think probably it's going to go to decision. I think Macy can get takedowns and grind it out. She looked terrible against Ketlin. I was really disappointed here. I think she can bounce back here. But again, it's not a fight I'm super interested in, man. I'll take Chiasson by decision. What do you think?
Same. Yana Santos is okay, but I've never been convinced in her as a top fighter. She barely got past Misha Tate, like an old Misha Tate, and Macy is still like she didn't look good in her last fight, I think, but she's still like one of the better girls, probably at 135. So I'm going with Macy here. Decision. Not a great fight, I think.
I agree. All right, this next fight I'm actually looking forward to. I haven't talked to you about this fight, but I'm excited for this one. Daniel Wiklacz Santos taking on JooSang Zombie Jr. I think this fight could be a low-key banger that could be fight of the night. I honestly think so. Or maybe just a quick knockout. We'll see. Really like this fight. Odds for this one. Minus 125 Daniel Santos. JooSang plus 105. Love to hear your thoughts on this one, man.
I'm going with JooSang. You know how much I love Daniel Wiklacz Santos. So I was impressed by what I've seen so far, and you got that super quick knockout over Jakub, although I kind of expected him to do that, But I think he's really good, man. I like what I've seen so far. He's like the young zombie or whatever,
Zombie Junior.
Zombie Junior, yeah, interesting, man. I think, and Willie Cat is overall is pretty good, but he's like a really like difficult fighter to pick all the time, in my opinion, because he's pretty durable. He does pretty well, but sometimes he's losing fights he shouldn't lose, man. So I'm going with you, but I'm not 100% convinced.
You're not convinced of me winning, Marcel? Come on, man.
Yeah, funny.
That's a horrible joke. That's like a Marcel joke right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hit the button. Let's go. I can't believe it. We have 2 consensus dogs. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great fight, honestly. But here's the thing. Like, okay, so I will say this. Daniel Santos looked great in his last fight. That was in Montreal. I was at that fight. It was an awesome fight. He looked incredible. But the problem with him is, like, I think he's willing to stand and bang. And I don't think that's going to go well here. This guy's got a crazy amount of power, this JooSang you guy. You're right. The Indonesian guy, your Indonesian homie there, Marcel Jeka. It's not a great win on paper, right? But it was the way he knocked him out was incredible. I mean, it really was. Like the technique there. From that camp, that zombie camp, I think this is one of the better guys. I really do. The guy last week in Contender wasn't good. This guy's good. I think he knocks him out, man. Am I crazy for picking knockout, or did you pick knockout or decision?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I remember John Castaneda knocked this guy down, so that's why I'm taking a knockout. But he survived, and then won. Anyways, yeah, I mean, a few dogs will win. This is one I like. I wasn't sure which way you'd go. It's only a small dog. It's like a pick 'em fight, but it is a dog. It's a plus money. Maybe by the end of the week, it'll be the flipped. Like seems like every week we do the breakdown on it Sunday, and by next Saturday, Marcel, that one of these fights is flipped, and we never counted the dog. Sometimes we should, but
yeah.
Anyways, good same pick. All right. By the way, our boy, I like MMA, sir. Glad to have you, man. Can you chase a belt to 31? I mean, maybe, but I mean, again, it's so early, dude. He's had one fight against the guy who honestly kind of sucks. So I think he could win this fight, but like I'm not going to go that far. True, but he's been dropped, and also he's been hurt in a lot of his fights. He's willing to stand and trade. It's fun to watch, but I don't know. Let's go to the next fight here, Marcel. This fight, I kind of feel like it's one-way traffic, but I want to get your thoughts on it. Farid Basharat against Chris Gutierrez. Odds for this one have Farid as minus 450. Chris Gutierrez plus 350. Chris is the better striker, I would say, but I still think he gets taken down, man. I think he gets taken down in this fight, dude. I really do.
Basharat going to grapple his ass off and wins the decision here.
That with the same pick. Like that's what I see happening. So it's kind of like one of those fights where like minus 450, but I kind of get this one. I kind of do. Chris is an older guy in the division as well. I think Farid's good, man. I think he's really good. Also, his striking isn't bad. I don't think it's bad. I would give Chris Gutierrez the advantage on the feet. I think you would too.
Yeah.
But he's going to get taken down, right? Just like, what's the guy? Was it Castaneda was taking him down a little bit in that last fight?
Yeah,
right?
Cody Durden as well. They got him 10-8 in the first round. Right?
Yeah. Again, on the feet, he can let him up, but I think a decision for Farid Basharat. We have the same pick in this one. All right, that was a quick one. Let's go to the next fight here, Marcel. This is kind of interesting. Edmen Shahbazyan taking on Andre Muniz. I've honestly forgot Andre Muniz was still in the UFC. For some reason I thought he was cut.
I remember people thought he was like the biggest threat to Adesanya, back in the day.
Dude, I remember I bet on him against Jacare, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy's amazing. And like, it turned out he really wasn't that good. But odds for this one have Edmen is the favorite, as you'd guess, minus 275. Andre Muniz plus 235. I mean, it's a classic Edmen fight, right? He's fighting a guy that can grapple him, but does he get the knockout?
Both guys are well-known gassers. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
yep.
you either go with, I think you should go Edmen or first round knockout, probably,
That's what I'm taking.
I mean, and if it goes to decision, man, what the hell is going to happen, Because both guys are probably going to gas for air. So I'm picking Edmen here as well. Like
Edmen should win this fight, man. He really should. Like, this is, to me, it's kind of a layup, honestly. Again, I thought Muniz was cut. He has pulled off some pretty good fight. Like, he beat Jungin Park in a close fight. So he could spam takedowns here, maybe, but
one of his brother Frankie will be cage side.
Frank Muniz. Malcolm in the middle.
Yeah.
Edmen by knockout is my pick here. But are you excited for this fight at all, or
nah?
No.
No.
All right. This card's littered with bad cardio. I don't want to see round 3. These guys are hilarious. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We got fight that looks like a huge mismatch. MMAmania.com staff writer Alex Bahunin is making his UFC debut here, Marcel, against Ateba Gautier. I can't believe Alex is taking this fight, man. It's crazy. And Alex is a huge underdog here. We got Ateba minus 950, Alex plus 650. I love you, Alex, but you're getting knocked out, brother. You're getting knocked out in the first round. Right, Marcel?
Yeah, I think so too, man.
How'd you hit the button? You're not taking it, dog.
No, of course not.
That was in honor of our friend Alex.
Yeah. No, I'm taking Ateba and probably my first round knockout. So,
I mean, I think it's more than probably. Like, I'd be shocked if he didn't knock him out. Like, Ozzy did show some durability against. In all honesty, it's obviously Ozzy Diaz we're talking about. He did look pretty good against. I thought against Jordan Santos. I like that fight, but he spin chin check, dude. This Ateba guy's got insane knockout power. He's gonna knock him out, and it'd be very, very quick. And the odds are showing that. All right, let's go to the next fight here. I like this fight, actually, personally. Joe Pyfer against Abus Magomedov. Pyfer's favorite, minus 235, Abus plus 200. My thoughts are that Joe should win this fight. I think potentially by knockout, but I also think Abus has looked pretty good lately, too. And I wouldn't be shocked if there was an upset here. I'll say that, Marcel. It looks like one of these fights where it's like, it looks like Joe should just win, but he could screw it up. Kind of, I don't know. He could blow it. I'll take Joe. I'll take him. I guess I'll take him by knockout, but like I wouldn't be surprised, dude, if this is a fight where Abus actually, pulled off an upset. That's all I'm gonna say. What do you think?
do you know how Magomedov goes to the arena?
No. Oh, it takes a bus?
He takes a bus. Yeah. Oh God, sorry.
You're not even a dad yet. You're telling dad jokes on here. Come on, man.
Yeah, but you got it. So yeah. I mean, I think Joe Pyfer should win this fight. To be honest, man, if he should. Listen. I hope it's not like the Gastelum fight where he only does very well in the first round. Yeah, let's hope not. I'm picking Pyfer. I'm picking him by finish as well, first round.
Would you be shocked though if Abus ended up winning it? Okay.
No.
Yeah, this one is a little weird. I just find it weird. Joe should win. I think he's the better fighter. He's got a good ground game too. It's just there's some things about this guy that's I don't know. It's weird. All right, let's go to the next fight here. Interesting fight. Yusuf Zalal taking on Josh Emmett. Odds for this one, Marcel. You want to guess the odds on this? You want to guess?
I think this almost a pick him, but I think Emmett is favorite minus 130.
Oh. Yusuf Zalal is minus 450.
Whoa. Okay.
Josh Emmett's plus 350. So Yusuf's I think he's besides there's a few big favorites. We have Veronica Hardy and then Farid. He's the third biggest favorite in the card. He's the third biggest.
And Ateba?
Ateba, Farid, and so fourth biggest. My apologies. Yeah, actually, we tied with Farid, so third. It is tied. I got that. I mean, the odds are high, right? Like minus 450.
I'm picking Zalal, dude. I think he can win this game in over 3 rounds, but at the same time, man, he got to play like the weasel game,
Fight like a weasel.
Yeah, then he can win the fight. He got to fight like he fought against Calvin Kattar, pretty much, and people are going to cry again about it. But that's the way for him to win against Emmett because you're not going to want to be from striking distance with Emmett. You know what I mean? So.
It's interesting they even gave him the main card slot because I thought they were really pissed about the last performance. From what I heard, James interviewed him.
Main card slot.
Or he's on the main card here.
Main card slot.
What do you mean? What?
You said they gave him a main card slot.
What am I supposed to say? He's on the main card. What are you talking about?
You said they gave him a main card slot.
What am I missing here, man?
A slot. SLUT. Main card slot.
Slot. SLOT.
Oh, slot. Oh, slot. I was like,
what the hell? I'm like, what am I missing here? Because I think, remember James interviewed both of them actually, and they both were like, yeah, maybe we'll fight, but it didn't seem like the matchmakers were a fan of that fight with Kattar. They weren't a fan of it. And how could they be? Then again, Josh Emmett had a crazy fight with Gautier. That was like card of the year. Or fight of the year, I should say, 2 years ago or whatever. Remember that card was card of the year. It was UFC Austin. Both the cards in Austin have been amazing, by the way. Go look those cards up. They're both incredible. That was your girl Natalia debuted against my girl Jasmine on that card.
Of course.
I'm sure you remember. You don't forget. I'm going to take Yusuf, but I don't feel good about this minus 450, dude. Do you?
I think it's kind of crazy, man. The odds. You asked me about the odds.
I almost want to take a shot on Josh. I almost want to, Yusuf by decision, but pass. Like screw this to these odds, man. Odds are too wide. Yeah, I'd like to see Emmett melt him kind of. Not that I don't like Salah. I think he's a cool guy, but Emmett,
Yeah,
I love Emmett, dude. He's been one of my favorites. The problem is he is 40 now, and he's fighting a guy who's in his prime, young. You guys think the UFC still high in Pyfer? I think so. I mean, he's opening the card. I definitely think they're still high, but the Gastelum fight wasn't that good. Now Calvin's very durable, though. We know how durable he is. He's hard to finish. So, yeah. Look at this. This is a funny comment. The main both of you guys thought I said slut. Okay, main card slut. There you go. Slut. There you go. Slut. Yeah. I don't know who is the first one that came up with all these bad words, man. You gotta think like is it some dirty minded person? Probably some Dutch guy. When you think Marcel, some
yeah,
Dutch person.
probably. Give us put the shit on us. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you guys love that shit. All right, let's go to the next fight here. Marcel's fight of the year. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's the main event. Yeah, we got Yuri Prohaska against Khalil Rountree Jr., which is a big fight. I mean, obviously for the light heavyweight division. Yuri's minus 180, Khalil plus 155 underdog. So, what do you think?
I think Yuri knocks his ass out in the first round. That's what I think. Or he club and subs him.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
So I'm picking Yuri, man. I don't any much words to this. When I saw this fight, I saw Yuri's going to win. When I thought about it, I kind of was sure Yuri was going to win. And when I triple thought about it, I was very sure Yuri was going to win. So I'm picking Yuri here.
The only thing I'd say is Marcel, like you're my boy, but I think sometimes you like just don't like fighters. You pick against them regardless. I don't think you would
No,
ever pick because you don't like him. You don't like him, dude. You've said this.
I think he's overrated in the division.
Okay,
That's what I think. And I give him his props how he beat Jamal. I still think that sucked that fight, but he
it did.
clearly beat him, But I feel like the UFC is backing him because they like his striking or something. But
He's a good striker.
he's super one dimensional, man. Let's be honest.
Hit the button. I'm doing it. I'm taking the
Oh
dog.
my god.
Let's go. Let's go. Listen, I love Yuri. I like both guys. I mean, I love them both. Like Yuri and Glover is one of my favorite fights of all time. He's an amazing fighter. Don't get me wrong, but I still think I think he's still defensively flawed, man. Honestly, I think he really is. And yeah, I know he's only been knocked out by Alex, but Khalil does have a lot of power. Khalil also has nasty kicks. I know Khalil's been knocked out. Someone's getting knocked out. This isn't going 3 rounds. It's not. I
Okay,
think
now
Khalil.
it's gonna go 3 rounds thanks to you.
Maybe I jinxed it. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. I'll take Khalil by knockout. I think both guys are really good, but Khalil to me is like just he's looking good lately, and they both beat Jamal. I get it. Yuri knocked him out. Khalil didn't, but at the same time, Khalil went 50-45. Pretty impressive too. And when you think about it, Yuri was 1-1, and then beat him in the third round. It's impressive, but I think the role that Khalil's on, the confidence he has right now, I think he's going to go in there and surprise people here. So Khalil by knockout. There we go. But I love the fight. It's an amazing fight. And I will say this, Marcel. Talked about in the last fight about Alberg. Who knows? Just say someone does have like a spinning, back fist knockout or something. Maybe they do surpass them. Maybe, right? It's possible.
I honestly think like if Ankalaev wins, they're gonna do definitely Ulberg,
Yeah.
and if Pereira wins, they have the choice to either do if Yuri wins, they're not gonna do Yuri
No.
against Pereira again. If Roundtree wins, he can get the rematch, but I think if also Ulberg is in a great position pretty much because he hasn't fought any of the guys.
Great spot for sure. And he's talked. You saw at the press conference. He said it was all strategic. The guys he's been fighting, so he's been managed well. I'll say that. All right, co-main event here, Marcel. Listen, I love Corey Sandhagen, but to me, this is like such an easy pick, dude. And there's a reason Merab is minus 350 and Corey's plus 290. I love Corey. He's a great fighter. He's a good dude. I like everything about him. He's so much fun to watch. I can't see any world where he doesn't get taken down, held down for 25 minutes, dude. I think this is such an easy fight for Merab. The only reason he's getting it is because the one guy hasn't fought him yet. He did have a finish against Davison. I get it. But to me, like Peter Yan, I know Peter got 50-45, I think, right? But to me, he's a more interesting fight just because he's so well-rounded. Corey, to me, still has a massive hole in the ground with the takedown defense. So it's improved, but not enough to beat Merab. I'd be shocked if he lost, dude. Merab by decision.
For me as well, I feel completely even maybe Merab by submission.
It's possible.
I think
That too. Yeah, I was thinking that.
I'm going with Merab decision as well because it's a more likely outcome. I think. I cannot not go. I cannot go against Merab in this fight, because Merab has a clear advantage in a certain way where Corey doesn't have a clear advantage or is even to him. You know what I mean? So
I
gotta
agree.
go to Merab.
I hate the stylistic matchup here for for Corey.
for Corey.
I would imagine that Umar or Batista, the winner that will fight the winner of this, right? I would think, which kind of screws over Piotr Yan again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of screws him again. But we'll see. And all these guys are picking Rob in the chat. I already think he's the best bandweight. Marcel still thinks it's Dominic Cruz, I think, but I think Rob's past him personally.
He comes close, I think. Yeah, I mean,
we'll see. I mean, he might end up breaking the record for most wins. It's possible.
Yeah.
Is Rob? Yeah. We answered the question. Yeah, I think so. Good question, but yeah. Yeah, I think he wins for sure. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have the main event. This is Marcel's favorite fight of the year. I know you can't wait for this, dude, because your boy Big Wank gets a chance to avenge a robbery decision here against Alex Pereira in the first fight. I'm just joking. It was a close fight. Odds for this one, I think in the first fight, I think Pereira was a small favorite, and you picked Ank as a dog, I think. Now, Ank's a big favorite, dude. Minus 260, Big Wank. Plus 220 on Pereira. Listen, man, I love Alex Pereira. I want to pick him. You know, I want to pick him especially to piss you off, dude, because I love pissing you off. But fuck, I gotta bow down to the legend here, Marcel, to the master. I gotta bow to the master here, Big Wank. He's just gonna do his big wank things, Marcel, and outpoint him, win a decision. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna win a decision, and I think Pereira goes up to heavyweight next. After that, that's what I think happens here. I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be exciting. That's what I think, Marcel. He's gonna do more clinching than in the first fight, in my opinion. And
I mean,
Ank by decision. Go ahead.
Alex has a puncher's chance. You know, he has that, but that's it. You know, Ank is a better fighter overall, in my opinion. You know, I'm going with Ankalaev, and I'm going with finish this time. So, yeah.
First fight was interesting because, like, as a whole, clearly Ankalaev won. But like, if you look at round by round, some of the it was close, right? You could make that argument either way. You know what I mean? But
no, I don't think you can make an argument.
I think a lot of people thought Pereira won.
Yeah, you know? Because they're Pereira Poatan fans and they hate Ankalaev because you can maybe at best you can score 2 rounds for Pereira at best. I think you know
it was 3-2, 3-2, 4-1. I think I want to say I can't remember.
Yeah, sure. I had 4-1. I could see 3-2.
I'm surprised you didn't have a 5-0 with 5-10-8 rounds. I'm so shocked.
No, Pereira definitely won one fight. One round, I think, you know. But the second, I got a 4-1. Could see 3-2, but no way 3 rounds for Pereira, man. No way.
Sankler was asking, is he going to wrestle? I think he might, but I think he'll be like more clinching. Alex, I think, has decent takedown defense. I don't think it's bad. You know, it's improved over the years. But I just think Wank's going to outstrike him. That's what I think. Cage clinching. It's going to be boring. You actually think he's going to knock him out, huh?
I needs to do the same as he last time did, just pushing the pace, you know, because Pereira never had the time to adjust and stuff, you know. So if he pushes the pace, he's doing well. He just has to make sure that he doesn't Alex can't land that left hook.
And you agree with me? He's going to move up to heavyweight. You think that's a very possibility?
Yeah, and he probably gets an immediate title shot as well. I wouldn't be surprised.
The winner of Tom and Cyril.
Yeah,
guys, you heard it here first. Marcel's been saying this to me like in private for a while. He's like, I'm pretty sure he's going to heavyweight, man. You've been saying this for a while.
Yeah, I actually said it to you. He should have been like after this first
already.
Fight. He would have got the title fight against Aspinall, dude. If he went.
He might still. The thing is, there's no actually Volkov and Jay Elton. I get that, but like,
yeah, he's getting older. Wins,
dude. Yeah, if Volkov wins, do you really do a rematch between Tom and Volkov? Like,
I don't know.
I'd rather see Pereira.
Yeah. But Volkov kind of deserved it. But yeah.
I like Volkov. He's good. He's one of the best Bellator fighters. No one even talks about his Bellator career. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and a great mosh pit as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. He loves that death metal. Can you convince Ank that if he wins, you should retire? Go to top Big Wink. Yeah, let's go. Get them all these guys, and then Marcel's chat GPT gif of me crying when it was like Movsar Evloyev, Rizvan Kuniev, Magomed Ankalaev, Tajirul Mbekov, Islam Makhachev. Who else was there, Marcel? There's all these guys.
Umar Nurmagomedov, Tagir Ulanbekov.
All the decision merchants. Too funny. All right, let's go through the recap really quick here. Marcel wants this, so we'll do it. I mean, most of the same picks, right? We both had Veronica, both had Ramiz as a dog, consensus dog 1. Both had Puna, both had Patchy, both had Macy, both had you, consensus dog 2. Both had Basharat, both had Edmen, both had Ateba beating our boy Alex Bahunin. I wonder if Alex would have picked himself on the podcast. He probably would have. Both had Joe, both had Emmett. Here's a different one. I had Khalil, Marcel, and Yuri. Both had Corey, both had Ankalaev. I think this card's going to be I think it'll end up being pretty predictable. I don't think we're going to see a lot of upsets, but I think you maybe a couple.
after the card, we're gonna look at the scores. We're
Be like,
like
oh
4 or
fuck,
7.
we're gonna go like there's 14. We're gonna be like 7-7. You know what's gonna be funny? We don't have it on this card, but I love when like we have like 5 different picks. We end up at the same score at the end.
Yeah,
It always
yeah.
happens, man.
Yeah.
What do you think will be fight of the night? I think it might be one of these cards where it seems like they do this all the time for performance bonuses
Yeah, I
instead.
think they do 4 performance bonuses, but probably you against Santos. I like that fight.
That would be my pick too. And I mean, Yuri and Khalil actually could be. It could be possible. You know, if their chins hold up, it could be just an absolute fucking slugfest. So, all right, let's go to Contender Series, Marcel. We might have odds now for these fights because they were popping up while we were doing the first show. So let's do it really quick. I know you want to go through it. Rating the card on paper, Antoine, I would say what 7? Is that fair?
Yeah, 7. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
7. There you go. Okay, I see a few of the odds. Let me just check. Maybe they've popped up here at the sports book. I was just looking at what's it called? Fight odds, but I don't know. All right, here we go. Contender, MMA. No, they don't have them yet. Okay, so I'll just check Twitter. I don't think they're popping up. Does someone know if all the odds are out for this Contender Series? Someone might know. Side collectibles, you see them? First regional scene, Antoine goes. Well, I'm just trying to answer your question. Zach in the chat is the guy to talk about that stuff. He watches literally him and Lazy Bet and John B from our Discord chat watch everything, Marcel, right? You still there, Marcel? Yeah, you're there. You don't watch a ton of regional MMA, right? I can't hear you, dude. You must have hit the mute button.
Yeah, because the airplane is going up again. I'm sorry. Yeah, I back in the day and like a couple of years ago, I watched way more than I do now. Just don't have the time, man. That's all. You know.
Yeah. I don't see the odds for. Anyway, we'll talk about the fights. By the way, someone was asking about Jack and Jack Hermanson dropping down. That's legit, right?
Yeah. Both. I think both confirmed. I haven't posted it yet, but it's legit.
Yeah, there's only two fights with odds at best bet online. All right, let's just quickly go through them. Shit, I gotta pull up Topology. One sec. Or I guess I can just pull up. Sorry guys, 1 second. I gotta pull up the card here. The last thing we're gonna talk about today. All right, give me your thoughts on these fights. Start with this one. Victor Costa against Damian Pinos, and we have odds for this one. Pinos minus 150, Costa plus 130. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Costa is the jungle fight champion, right? He was actually supposed to fight the Gandra guy earlier like last month, but Gandra pulled out. Now he's fighting Damian Pinas. Pinas was also supposed to fight Murtaza Talla, and he got replaced by Sangro Susukayev. We all know how that went. Interesting fight. I hope Pinas does well, but to be really honest, I think Costa wins the fight, man, if I'm honest.
I'm a little surprised by these odds. I thought that Costa would be the favorite. I like this one. How big is Pinos? Marcel would know. How big is the Pinos?
I don't know.
You would know. You told me. I told Marcel there's a guy named Brown Pinos who's like,
I know.
It's his brother?
I don't know. It's probably related.
They probably are.
But at the same time, Pinos is a pretty common name, I think, for people from Curacao or wherever he's from.
Yeah.
So I know more people.
They're Dutch, aren't they? They speak.
Yeah, they speak Dutch. Yeah, I mean, I know more people who are Pinos. You also had a football player named Pinos back in the day. So yeah,
I love how Marcel's like, it's not that funny, but the rest of us are fucking giggling like little kids around here.
Yeah, everybody was like, I remember when I was watching One Championship and people were like, ha, Brown Pinos. It's like, I don't understand why that's funny. And then I understand, like, you guys pronounce it as penis instead of Pinas.
If these guys don't use Big as their nickname, they're crazy. Like LeVar Big Johnson, remember him back in the day? All right, how about this fight? Louis Jourdain minus 180 against Magno Diaz plus 150. What do you think?
Yeah, man, Louis Jourdain is the brother of Charles Jourdain.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, but you say Jourdain and not Jourdain.
Charles Jourdain. There we go.
Charles Jourdain.
Sorry, I'm trying. I forgot our audience here. My bad. Sorry.
He's fighting Magno Diaz. I mean, I think Jourdain should be able to get the win here, man. And I think the UFC wants him in the UFC as well. Another brother combination. They love that. So, yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, well, the weakness is the ground game. He's been submitted a few times. I also think he's looked really good lately on a roll here, and I think he wins. I was curious to see what the odds would be. I think minus 180 seems reasonable. We'll see what the odds go from here, but I think he wins. I like this comment, Marcel. Can Pinas pull it out? Or will Pinas pull it out of the fight? Pull out of the fight. Antoine, a question: How before we dive in, can we adjust the BS they say about 30 seconds? What do you mean? I don't understand what the. Do you understand the
But
question? Okay,
before we
sorry.
dive in, can we adjust the bullshit they keep saying about 30 seconds on the broadcast? It's really messed up. Like, why give them the chance? What are you talking about,
I don't know what
Antoine?
you're talking about. Can you like maybe clarify, Antoine? Sorry, I don't understand. How old this one, Marcel? Pinos is about to finish. He's dumping his tank. I like that. Yeah, Pinos blew his load, guys. He gassed out. There's so
Remember
many
that?
memes you can make with this guy, man.
Remember the Michael Savello with Danny Mayenas, Danny Mayenas. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, classic.
Mayenas bleeding.
All right, how about this fight? Christopher Al Vidrez against Elizer Kubanza. What do you think of this fight?
I think Thiago Silva took a cure against getting older, and he's now fighting as Christopher Alvidrez, man. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, dude looks fucking like a combination of Thiago Silva and Fernie Garcia. But yeah, I mean, he's fighting the Cubanza guy. I'm
Yeah,
not too familiar with him. I know he fought in Brave
brave.
before.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, on paper, I would say that Christopher should be able to win. He got a good win over Sato recently, but I'm not sure, man, to be honest. You?
I kind of leaning Alvidrez a
Yeah,
little
me
bit.
too.
He just beat Takashi Sato. It's an okay win. It's not a great win, but I looked at Tapologies to see, and most people were picking the African guy. So that's interesting. I'm curious to see what the odds are for this one. But yeah, Alvidrez is my pick. Antoine was saying he meant to say 30-year-old fighters. Yeah, I mean they talk about it all the time. It's kind of annoying. Like I mean I'm 30. I'm 37 now. I still don't think I don't feel that old. You know what I mean? I for a fighter I can kind of see it, but like I don't think 30 years old is old for a fighter at all. Personally, there's so many good ones there. So as far as best signing, we have no idea. We haven't seen anything yet, so we'll wait and see. Um, Curtis Campbell against Demba Sek. I thought I said sack first. We had a penis and a sack on the same card. um, I guess the Pink Panther guy, right? Curtis Campbell.
Yeah, I'm picking
That's my pick. Yeah. That's my pick for this fight. And then I don't even have to ask you who you're going to pick on this last fight. You got the Russian guy Rashid Vagabov against Paulo Henrique, De Silva, Du Almeida, Figueiredo, Aldo, Jose, whatever. 20 fucking last names, Marcel, right? Like all the
yeah,
Brazilians. I'm taking the Russian guy.
yeah. Me too.
Yeah,
Me
so we
too.
have the same picks. Crazy. You
Yeah.
copied me. How'd you went into my brain and you like opened it up? You went, and opened it up and so
Yeah, it's easy. You had lots of room. I only had to
I don't have much hair up there, so I mean you
I
can
only
get in
had to
there.
make a small incision.
You're gonna start losing it soon too, buddy. Don't worry, don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. Here, if you look at this, you look.
You gotta shave like be a bald buddy with me, man. It's so much better.
No man, I have a horrible hat for a bolt. I have like this back here is like really weird. So I kind of look like an alien. So no, that's
You
not
ever
good.
grown a mustache, by the way? Like just this part, like this? You ever did
Hmm.
that? A mustache? You ever?
I shaved yesterday, although you don't
Okay.
see it really.
You got a mask. Dude. You look like you're fucking part of the Ankalaev camp now, dude. That's why you did it. You have a neck beard, dude, like all those guys. Oh my god, that's called the tickler, Marcel. From when Marcel's with the ladies, tickles down like, right, Marcel. All right, we
Oh,
have the
that,
same pick.
I should send you that GIF again, right?
Which one? It's
The
Jif,
bloody
by the way.
one.
It's Jif.
Yeah,
Jif.
Jeff, the bloody one.
Jif. Oh, God. Don't send that to me. I hate you so much, dude. He sends me this like disgusting thing, guys. He's such a bad person. Anyways, are you good? Anyways, you good to go? I guess we're done.
Yeah, I'll send you that GIF. No problem.
You're gross. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Here, I appreciate that. I don't care, dude.
No,
For me, it's just part of getting old. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a joke though. At this point, like all these UFC fighters go to what's it called, Turkey, to get their hair transplants. And I agree with Marcel. It looks so fake, dude.
yeah,
Like it's just like straight. Like it's
and I
no
don't
one's hair is
understand.
like that.
I don't understand why men are telling other men to like you don't look good or whatever, man. I mean, I don't have to shag you, whatever. So
Yeah.
it's like super weird. I always think, but yeah,
Antoine, I could probably grow it out more, but like I enjoy. I cut it myself. I think Marcel does too. I enjoy doing it. But probably like once a month. It's just easy. It's fun. And it's just honestly, I don't. It doesn't like itch as much when I don't have hair. You know what I mean, Marcel? It's just
yeah,
like
and
nice.
yeah, and we know what's really cool, really fine. Why you put the shower on, and you
Sure.
have that water on to your head, man. It's
Right
really
after
fun.
you shave it, and then you like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it feels good. I agree. But if you have hair, enjoy it. Bald is beautiful, dude. Johnny Sins has banged more chicks in the world than anyone. He's bald. So there you go. Right, Marcel? Hope I don't get canceled for that one. I was
Why?
like, I mean, it's good, Antoine. Thanks for asking me. I appreciate you, brother. Right, Marcel?
Yeah, sure.
So we'll go to Istanbul. Let's all meet up. That's where we're going to do the meetup. I said one day we're going to do a meetup in Las Vegas, but we should just go to Istanbul. Let's go to Turkey instead, Marcel. And we'll eat some donaires. I think they call them donaires there, right? That sound like you're also donaire.
Donna.
Yeah.
Donna.
And then get hair transplant together.
Uh,
And then go to one of those Turkish bathtubs or whatever they have.
Bathhouses, dude.
Bathhouses.
Jesus, bathtubs. Okay.
Bathtub, whatever it is. Oh God! But you can smoke weed there, Lazy Bed. I don't know if you've seen the movie Midnight Express. You ever seen that movie? It's an amazing movie.
No, I haven't.
Lazy Bed. You see Midnight Express? You know what I'm talking about. The guy sneaks in the hashish. It's crazy.
No.
He gets the shit thrown in jail. Great movie. Anyways, I think we're good, Marcel. We'll get out of here. But yeah, fun pod. Sorry.
You go to your bathtub.
Pretty much. I feel like I need to shower after. I actually do need to shower though because I had bowling today and I just had it right before podcast. So
I was like, what do I smell? But yeah.
Oh, it's Zach's seen the Midnight Express, dude. This movie's so good. It's such an amazing movie, Marcel. It's so good. It really is an amazing movie, dude. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Antoine, how tall are you again? We're 6'3". You're like 6 feet tall, aren't you? Or something? 5'9", or 5'10", something like that. I can't remember. Antoine. He told us like a few months ago.
Yeah.
He's smoking up too. Okay, you guys go enjoy your bonks. I'm gonna enjoy the shower in my bed after, and Marcel's gonna go enjoy some pictures of Natalia after. So it sounds like a good night, right, Marcel?
Sure.
All right, guys. Have an amazing week, and we'll be back next weekend. Talk about UFC 220 when Big Wank loses his belt and Marcel cries on the podcast. Peace.